What's up everybody, Nolan here, or Foxburger Studios, and today I have my first set review in a while. I've not been doing a lot lately, but I am back with the Republic Fighter Tank set 75342, has 262 pieces, and it is $40 on Lego.com, and this was on pre-order for actually quite a while, but it is now officially out, so you can go buy it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool set, and I'm going to be doing a speed build, unboxing, and review of the set, and just my thoughts on it. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Alright, so here we have it. This is everything in the box. You can see we have a pretty big sticker sheet here, actually. That's a lot of stickers. And I am both mad and happy because, first of all, I'm pretty bad at putting on stickers, so they'll probably be kind of all over the place. But it's nice that they put the stickers in there because it does make the whole build look pretty good, just with the, the details you can't capture with Lego. But I do wish they had printed it, but, that's fine. And then here we have the instruction booklet and 3 bags. So, yeah, I guess let's get into the speed build, and I'll start with bag number 1. Real quick before I start, I just wanted to point out a few things. So first of all, I think I didn't actually realize, but these are both bag number 1, so technically that's one bag, sort of. And also, with this manual, it's very interesting because I have not gotten any of the new 2022 sets yet, or any of the, larger ones. So, but if you look in here, they've done a lot of new stuff. They have the little picture of them shaking it out like crazy, bag number 1. And then they also have weird stars around the minifigures, so that's kind of weird. And then there's also, like, this little Mace Windu that, like, if you flip through it, he goes along the page. And I think that's supposed to be, showing you how far you are along in the build, which is pretty cool. But overall, it's pretty similar to most manuals, but they definitely do have some more blingy stuff, just, I guess, to try to make it more, I don't know, fun for kids, maybe. And another thing I noticed is, right here, usually they do a tan hand, but this one's gray. I think it's supposed to imply that this does not come in the box. So that's very good that they clarified that. But yeah, and a few other things I wanted to say is my audio is not super good. I'm hoping to get some curtains or something like that can block audio. But I have we have very tall ceilings, so it's kind of echoey. And second of all, I hope I got the focus right, but this camera is very high quality. This is my Mark IV DSLR camera. But it is, the focus is, it's not like an iPhone, it can't get everything in focus, so I'm not sure if it'll be in focus, but I hope it will. So, yeah, I guess we can start with the build. so that is it for bag number 1. I guess we'd be on to bag number 2 in a second, but I'm just gonna catch you guys up on how I am doing. So far we got a pretty nice base for the Republic fighter tank, and this build took me about like 20 minutes maybe. I think the only thing I'm not super happy with is these little white triangle thingies. You know, just the piece is a little bit smaller than exactly 1x2, so you can see there's a bit of offset there, and I'm not sure it looks super good. But I'm pretty happy with the stickers. You know, I was pretty doubtful that I would get them right, but they're okay, and I really like the detailing on the stickers here and the Republic symbols. And yeah, it's a pretty nice little build. I think this is the part that you have the guy sitting in, and then we'll be building on this back part in a second. Let's see, I guess there's these two minifigures, or if you can call them minifigures. These are the battle droids that come with the set, and they're pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can see this, but they come with a, if I compare this to a black piece, I'm not sure if you can see, but this is a bit lighter. It's more like a metallic, I think it's called dark pearl gray or something like that. Metallic pearl gray. I don't know what it's called on Bricklink, but anyway, it's not quite a black. It's more like a shiny black, and it's very similar to what they did with the AAT set from like a few years ago. That came with, you know, the Ahsoka and the 332nd Trooper. But yeah, both of the battle droids had these kind of more metallic guns, which I think looks pretty nice. I'm not going to be wasting these nice guns on the battle droids, though. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to give these to one of my Mandalorians. I was waiting to get 2 more of these color for double pistols for the Mandalorian. But yeah, so I will just give these guys black ones. But yeah, and we actually did use almost all of this, maybe like half of them, but we still have these ones left, so that's pretty nice. They balanced it out, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let's get on to bag number 2. Alright, here we go. Bag number 2 is finished. And yeah, it is completed. The whole set is there, as you can see. And that second part probably took me like another 25 minutes maybe. So a little bit longer than the first bag, but it might have also just been because I kept accidentally breaking the Republic fighter tank every time I was trying to put on the back pieces. So I'm not quite sure, but overall the build took about maybe like 45-50 minutes. So it was pretty nice little build. And yeah, and it comes with all these extra pieces. So first of all, I will show you guys the minifigures, and then we will look at the set. Alright, first minifigure we got here is the Mace Windu minifigure, and this is actually a really nice figure. I really like it. They definitely upgraded it from a lot of past ones. Honestly, I think this looks even better than the one from the UCS gunship, mostly just because of, here, if I focus in, you can see that Jedi Order printing on his arm, which looks absolutely great. And yeah, I think overall it's a really nice figure. Definitely, yeah, and I really like it. Definitely, I'm glad that LEGO's starting to do more arm printing. I think they started like last year, but they're definitely doing a lot more of that lately. And I think it looks really good. I'm also really pumped to have the purple lightsaber piece, which is pretty rare actually. Not like super rare, but it's pretty nice to have it at least. So that's also really cool. And yeah, and I guess we will move to the next figure. Alright, so the next figure we have here is the clone, 187th Clone Commander. And of course it's not just called the Commander. I mean, he has an airborne helmet and armor, but yeah, that's what it's called on the set. So it's 187th Legion Clone Commander, and this is accurate to the TV show, which I'm pretty happy about. So the commander of the 187th did have airborne armor, which I thought that was cool that they did that right. Because honestly, I gotta say this set is probably one of the most accurate sets that they've done in a while. But yeah, it's a really nice minifigure. Just comparing it to my 212th Airborne Clone Trooper. It does look a little, it depends, but in certain areas it does look a little funny because, you know, like the markings on the head you can see on this one, there's like kind of some dirt markings, and then, you know, the airborne slashes. This one's doesn't have any of that, so it does look a little funny, like he's bald or something. But yeah, it's not bad. And he also has this really nice rifle. It's just the rifle piece, and it has the candlestick piece on it as well. And yeah, I think it's a really nice piece. And then if you want to zoom in, yes, I do want to zoom in. All right, there we go. If you zoom in on the airborne armor, looks pretty nice. There's like this black pouch here, and then these markings of like the, I don't know, what do you call it, just the armor, I guess. These little straps here, and that looks really nice. And then he has these purple markings on his helmet. Otherwise though, actually there's nothing on his helmet that denotes that it's 187th besides these little purple marks there. So that's pretty cool. Of course, all the clones have just this regular kind of medium brown face. And also the straps kind of go down to the legs, so that looks pretty nice as well. And so yeah, altogether it's a pretty nice minifigure. Alright, now here we have the 187th Legion Clone Trooper. This is just the average Clone Trooper. They do have similar markings to the Shock Troopers from the Coruscant Guards, but yeah, they are 187th Troopers, and I think the shock markings actually look pretty nice. That's another thing that's very accurate to the movie. Like I said, yeah, I think this is probably one of the most accurate LEGO sets so far as in a while that we've had in a while from Clone Wars is the Republic fighter tank. It's very accurate, and yeah, yeah, I think it looks really pretty nice. If I zoom in, you can see he's got a bit of a little belt right here, and then some markings on his legs. This is probably the most printed minifigure we've gotten in a while. clone minifigure. And I think it looks pretty nice. We've got a lot of purple markings. The boots are printed for once, which we haven't gotten in a while, and we got a really nice helmet. And yeah, the one thing I'm kind of not happy about is that they only did the purple fin a little bit back. Sorry, the focus is, I'm having a hard time keeping it in focus. But they only did the purple part on the fin just a little bit back, so that's kind of annoying, but you know, that's okay. And lastly, we have the battle droid. Nothing really to talk about besides that it has a metallic gun, but it's a battle droid and they are stupid and not very smart. But yeah, I mean, it's great to improve your army of battle droids. I don't mind having more. But yeah, they're nothing really notable. But yeah, I do really like this blaster piece. Zoom in. This blaster piece is a metallic gray, dark gray, and I think it looks pretty nice. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, definitely gonna give this to my Mandalorian and not waste it on a battle droid. Alright, so here is the Republic Fighter Tank build. Overall, it looks really nice. I honestly think it looks way better than the old one from like 2013, I think, or something like that. That one just seems so thrown together. But this one's much more polished, much larger actually, and I think it looks better in general. The stickers look very nice going down the side here, and then also here, and then on this front part, and then the Republic symbol on this inside. The one thing I did notice is, if you look in the set box, this piece has holes in it, and also in the instruction, not holes, but you know, it's an open stud. And then if you look in the set, they actually gave me a closed stud piece. Not like I really care, but you know, I guess something that they, you know, either got wrong or just decided to change last minute. But anyway, I think it looks really nice. I really don't care. Honestly, I think it looks a little better, but you know, it depends on what your thing is. But yeah, it looks really nice. So first of all, I'll show you guys all the stuff on it, I guess. So this part folds out, and there is a little spot for a minifig to sit right in there. And then this folds out really nicely. So that can just go right there. These little turret things. Anyway, the gun's on the side. I mean, it's a tank, so of course it has guns. So these things go up and down. I mean, I guess you could, if you wanted to brake really hard, you could drag them in the ground. But yeah, they have a very good range. Yeah, and they can go all over the place. And yep, and then there's the other one on the other side. Another thing I really like about this Republic Fighter tank that I forgot to mention is, in here there's the flick fire missiles. It also comes with 3 flick fire missiles, the red ones. But right here is the spot where you put them, and I always like when they put it like right next to the real looking guns, because then it looks like it's almost coming out of it. But yeah, it's nice because there's the flick fire missiles that go right in there, which is also a pretty cool feature as well. Inside here we have a bit of a cockpit. So this is pretty nice because it's actually like, it's actually standing here. If I get Mace Windu, that kind of makes no sense. But if I get Mace Windu to sit in here, you can see he's actually standing in there. He's not sitting, so that's pretty cool. It has enough room for a minifigure to stand in there. Also, this little hatch in the back here has a little opening, a click hinge, and I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to put in there, but that's pretty cool as well. I guess that might be the part where that might be where the commander comes out from the thing. Although if I were a clone commander, I'd just jump out the top and do some parkour down to the ground. But that's just me, so that's pretty cool as well. You can see we got the little antennas. These are actually the fencing sword pieces that have been used as antennas for a while by LEGO. And yeah, I think overall it looks really nice. You can see on the bottom there's these wheels that kind of spin. So it looks like it's floating, but it's not quite floating. It is like on wheels, but you can't really see them, so it makes it look like it's floating, which is a pretty cool aspect. And yeah, I think overall it's a really nice build, definitely better than the old one, and I would definitely recommend it. For $40, you get a lot more minifigures than you usually would for a $40 set, which is pretty cool. You get 6 of them. Plus a really nice build here, and it looks really good. So, yeah, I guess that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!